Hello and welcome. This is Jeremy from Legal Studies Advantage. In this brief video, I'd like to provide you with an overview of the subject of criminal law. Number 1. Crime generally. Each state has its own system of statutory classification of crimes, misdemeanors, felonies, first degree, and so forth. Most law schools teach bar exam law, which is basically majority common law rules rather than state-specific rules. The three basic elements that make up a crime are 1. Mens rea, that is a Latin term that means guilty mind. Number 2. Actus reus, which is a Latin term that means guilty act. And number 3. Concurrence of these first two elements. In other words, the first one occurs at the same time as and motivates the second. Number 2. Homicide, the crime of killing a person. There are several subcategories of homicide that you'll cover in law school, each of which is a distinct crime with different degrees of severity. 4 types of homicide are considered murder. 1 is deemed voluntary manslaughter. Number 3. Non-homicide crimes against people. Some of the other crimes against people that are not a type of homicide include, for example, criminal battery, 2 different types of criminal assault, kidnapping, mayhem, rape, statutory rape, and others. Number 4. Property crimes. As with homicide crimes, there are several different property-related crimes that have similarities with nuanced but important differences. Some of these include larceny, burglary, robbery, larceny by trick, false pretenses, embezzlement, conversion, and arson. Other crimes. Other crimes not directly related to a person or to property include conspiracy, solicitation, attempt, and aiding and abetting. Number 6. Defenses. Defendants can try to use defenses to escape criminal liability or to reduce the degree of criminal liability for their actions. Some defenses only apply to certain crimes. Among the most important defenses that you'll need to know in law school are withdrawal, impossibility, self-defense, mistake of fact, voluntary intoxication, involuntary intoxication, duress, entrapment, and insanity. There are several different theoretical frameworks for establishing an insanity defense. These have been proposed by case law and by the Model Penal Code provisions. These include the Durham test, the irresistible impulse test, the M'Naughton test, and substantial capacity test. That concludes our brief overview to the subject of criminal law. Please visit our website at www.1lsuccess.com or www.legalstudiesadvantage.com for more information about how our 1L Success package can help you succeed in law school. Again, that's www.1lsuccess.com with the number 1 or www.legalstudiesadvantage.com. Legal Studies Advantage LLC, reinventing legal education.